You are going to hear the sounds of chainsaws because our magnolia tree is coming down this morning. I did not know that. They were coming today, but I'm glad. Our very first Friday favorites is from Apple because I just heard something really good on a TED Talk one of you sent me. It was so good, it had 3 points in it, but one of the points at the end was about thinking younger, which I thought was such a good point, especially as I'm learning new things, as I've talked about before. So a couple people have said, you should have this for your business, it would be great. And I got it this week. Look at that pretty bag. The Apple bag is just gorgeous. Plus it's white. And I got the iPad Pro, the one you can draw on. Yes. And what I do a lot with photos and pictures, and especially being at people's houses, interior too, but exterior, it's great to, sometimes I want to take that photo, I want to draw on it and show them what I mean about landscaping. So I actually pulled up of course it's going to lock me out, picture of, okay, I'm doing your house here, a friend of mine whose house I helped with all paint colors and all that stuff, and on the outside, and it's amazing how I can pick my color and start drawing, like where we want landscaping, where we want trees. I can draw right on the screen. It's so awesome. I can change all my colors, every color in the rainbow. How fun is that for someone like me that likes every color in the rainbow except a couple? There's 2 colors I don't like. Other than maroon, sorry. Orange I have a hard time with. And some purples. Otherwise every color in the rainbow than that. So, but I can draw on, I can say like where I want the light fixtures to be, I can say where we want to do your house numbers, and I can do that in different colors, and this has been fantastic. I've barely been on it this week because I've been so busy, but I am so excited to use it because it can be a quick thing and tool I can use then. And when I was there, my iPhone case, or my case was wrecked or whatever, not doing well, and I picked red. Yeah, a little pop color. So that's also been a favorite this week. Actually finding my phone, seeing it quickly in my bag. So, very next thing is, I was at Target the other day and they have improved their hook selection. I like hooks. I like hooks everywhere. If you've worked with me, you know, in bathrooms, and I like to put on board and batten, little kids' rooms. I love hallways that do nothing. I love hooks. So I've been impressed that, because I usually order mine from a company that I like. Lee Valley is the name of that. There's a shout out, because they're fairly affordable. And so with that one, I was impressed. So I'm putting that right over there and moving my, shout out to Otis, little dog hook over here to hold my camera bag. I can't believe I'm saying those words. I have a camera bag. So huge fan of hooks, and I know a lot of you are too. Hooks and mirrors, I just love all that because they work well. I have a really fun weekend planned because I have a few family members coming to visit, and it made me think about entertaining on the deck, which you know I love doing, and it made me think of people's decks. A lot of people have decks or lanais or even front door areas, and I talked about curb appeal a while back. But I would like to say, because this is happening to me right now, a couple of my planters I noticed, like even the smaller ones, because it is so blasted hot here, and I'm watering them to death, they're just not doing well, they're just not lasting. And sometimes we just leave them hoping they'll come back and whatever. I'll tell you, sad looking plants on a deck or in the front or wherever, sad looking pots or containers are sad. So I hate to say it, and I'm not a green thumb person, but sometimes it's just time to get rid of them. Buy a fresh thing, buy a fresh basket, just one fresh basket. And I have this actually on a shepherd's hook on our back thing, but wow. I mean, that just gives a spot of yellow, a spot of something, you know, to go with all my red and stuff. But just a fresh plant, freshen up your greenery, or just put, even just for that, put a couple ivies out, or, you know, ferns. Ferns are nice, big and filler. But I'm going to, some of these little dinky things, I'm just going to throw away. I got to make my deck look nice and clean. That way we can all hang out and have a good time. The other thing is, when people come to visit and you're entertaining, I talk a lot about experience. I do a lot of stuff ahead of time so I too can enjoy my party. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about, and we've all known people that are so busy doing their stuff, or so busy finishing the food, and food, and you know, all these little details are in the kitchen, or they're washing dishes before you even leave. They're the chainsaws. Told ya. Which means progress. So, but they're all busy doing all the detail stuff, and you're like, come hang out, enjoy. Don't get so hung up on the, I know food's important, I know drinks are important, I know all the parts of a party that are important, but most importantly are the people that are there. Relationships, hanging out with people. So that's what I'm looking forward to tonight, just not over planning, but just letting the party happen and seeing some people I haven't seen in a long time. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed those experiences at your house too. And just enjoying people in your home that you love. Remember, you love your home, or you're getting to the point where you love your home, right? And lastly, beauty product. I have a beauty product and a question. I bought myself a new little brush. It's like $4, but eyeshadow. This eyeshadow, I kind of like nudie type colors because they go with my skin. It's Almay, and they don't, you know, they don't yell at you. It's kind of like Bobbi Brown. Not Bobbi Brown like that I liked in the 80s. Actually, I still like Bobbi Brown. Tenderoni. But Bobbi Brown, like the music, the natural music. Oh my gosh, natural makeup person. But she just had a lot of good colors. And I love drugstore stuff that you can just, you know, fill in every once in a while because you don't need a lot of makeup. Like I said, sometimes I use bronzer even for eye stuff. You can double duty. But here's my question. Okay, so there's my beauty product. But here's my question. I just ran out of moisturizer, and I would like to hear what kind of moisturizer you like. Now, if it's super spendy, I'm not going to try it, all right? I like because that Garnier one I really liked. If I don't see one or hear one that I like, I'll probably just rebuy that. It's just sometimes kind of hard to find. So if there's a daily moisturizer you like, I'm open to it because I'm out, and I threw it in the wastebasket yesterday. So have a fabulous weekend. I am so excited for my weekend this weekend. Could I say weekend one more time? And I will see you guys next week. But I will be posting pictures of probably before and after of this magnolia tree coming down, because that is going to bring joy to my home, because I was blowing that deck off. I may not even need that blower anymore because I was blowing my deck off daily. So have a fantastic day, weekend, etc.